right? Shalom, shalom. We're here again to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom. All right? To speak about the upliftment of the Heavenly Father's chosen people, starting with his son, Yahweh Shai, okay, to come and give us deliverance from the hands of our enemies. So first and foremost, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakadash. All right? Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation, much love to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity, man. Give me Ephesians 6 and 12, man. All right? Matter of fact, before you get that, read Wisdom of Solomon 17, okay? Because what's happening right now is they're what they're doing is they're turning up their what do they call it? The Hydron, I forgot what they call it, man. What do they call it? For the Hydron accelerator, the particle accelerator, man. All right, which that's all about opening portals and all this extra stuff. This is what they're doing. This is what their scientists are doing right now, and they're turning it up to date. Why are they doing that, man? Because they communicate with the left-hand side. They deal with the left-hand side. They deal with Satan on the left-hand side. Okay, because these Edomites that you see, right, the so-called white people, they're really the physical counterpart of Satan on the planet Earth, man. That's why they do all that wickedness that they've done on the earth, man. Okay? Matter of fact, before you even get that, what you have there?
Psalm 64.
Go ahead, bring it up.
Psalm 64, verse
Psalm 17. First. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them?
Who shall, right, they do all these things in private, right, with their different meetings and whatnot, right, their WEF meeting, and it's all connected. All those meetings are connected. Go ahead.
They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep.
Right, they're not thinking like you average people, okay? And the Heavenly Father is using them to bring forth judgment on the earth. And then he's going to do away with them. Go ahead, get that.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 17 and verse 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
And we know that the wicked are the Edomites. We always speak about the Edomites because they're a major figure in the scriptures. And they're ruling the earth right now. All right? The people you see in power on the TV, those are Edomites, man. Okay? The Israelites are on the bottom of society. That's prophecy, man. Okay? Go ahead, man.
This is the book of Job, chapter 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth was given into their hand. By who? By the Heavenly Father. For a time period. Go ahead.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Right, what does it mean covers the face of the judges thereof? We have some pictures here of the ancient paintings going back to the Byzantine, the Dark Ages, and they're dark-skinned people, man, with afros, man. What changed? You have something called Renaissance art, where they deface the true images of the rulers and the judges, man. Okay, which are what? All Israelites, man. Right? The ancient men, the Paul, right? Peter, the Lord Yahweh Shai. They made them look like pale-skinned Edomites, man. You see what I'm saying to you? That's called defacing the images. Okay? Give me Proverbs, man.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16 and verse 4.
Yep.
The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
So the Lord created these Edomites to do what they do. All right? You Jakes are trying to change Esau's mind, marching. We shall overcome. The same stupid song you've been singing for the past 100 years, man. Right? The Native Americans been singing the same damn song too, which are all Israelites. This man is meant to do wickedness on the earth. Let him do what he was created to do. The Lord is going to take him out, man. Don't you understand prophecy? Go ahead, read that again, brother.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16 and verse 4.
Right.
The Lord hath created, the Lord hath made all things for himself.
So he made everything in the earth. Go ahead.
Yea, even the wicked for the day of
even
evil.
the wicked, the devil, which is these Edomites, man. These so-called white people. They are the devil according to the Bible, man.
That's right.
All right? We found them out. Give me 2 Thessalonians, man. Go ahead, bring it out. Whoever has it from when you got it, when you really got it. Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 8.
Yeah.
And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume.
We just spoke about the wicked. The wicked now is being revealed. Go ahead.
Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Right.
And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Right.
Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan.
Everything they do is on the left-hand side. It's through Satan, man. They are the sons and daughters of Satan. Just like we are the sons and daughters of the Heavenly Father, man. Okay? Go ahead.
With all power and signs and lying wonders.
Whole Genesis, the struggle. Okay? Because listen, that's why we're fighting. Oh, good is set against evil, hold that too. All right? There's a spiritual fight against these so-called white people. You Jakes don't understand. Okay? The reason why they shot that Jake, how much time they shot him? 60 times in America? Oh, 90. They shot 90 shots, but he got hit 60 times. That's a spiritual hatred, man. And then you got another Edomite who killed 2 cops, actually killed them, and then shot 7 others, and he came in alive. You see that? So you have to understand. They know the difference. Okay, that's it. That's one of us. That's an Edomite like me, or they would call themselves so-called white person. And this is an Israelite. This is a guy. I don't like these guys. They know that. But you Jakes are trying to change them when they were made to be like that. Go ahead, man.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and 15. That which is crooked cannot be made straight.
You can't make that straight which is crooked, man. Just like you can't bring a clean thing out of an unclean thing, man. The reason why Cornelius was able to be clean, because he was an Israelite. He was meant to be clean from the beginning. Go ahead, man.
Ecclesiastes 7 and 13. Consider the work of the Most High,
right.
For who can make that straight which he had made crooked?
Right. No one can make that straight which he had made crooked. Go ahead, bro.
This is Jeremiah 13 and verse 23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may he also do good that are accustomed to do evil.
Right. Esau's accustomed to do evil. That's all they know how to do is evil. Okay? Everything they push is deception and lies. Right. Look at the society. Right. Look at what is the society pushing right now? Right? And these people are on the top of it, man. These people running, showing you that they are the wicked. Okay? If this was a righteous were ruling, the society would be righteous. You wouldn't be pushing alphabet lifestyle on the children. Okay? And opening a portal with CERN. And most of these people don't even know about CERN. Because they're and who's behind that? These guys, the small hats, man. Right. They're behind that. Okay? Which are Edomites, which are the same as the rest of these so-called white people. But they try to separate themselves. Now that they're them. No, you guys are all the same. Right. Okay? They're just the head family. Okay? Just like Judah's the head family of the nation of Israel. Right. Go ahead, man.
This is Isaiah 24 and 4 and 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
Right.
Because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance.
What laws? The laws of the Heavenly Father. The Heavenly Father commissioned the earth to be created. Okay? So he knows how the earth is to be ran. But you Edomites are doing everything opposite to what the Lord said, man. Thinking that you have the knowledge. Your wisdom is gonna be looked at as foolishness in these last days, man. Give me that you're turning things upside down. Go ahead, man.
Changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenants.
Right. Right. Because what reason would they have to open a portal with CERN? What, they try to, it's great for science and we can study. You got to open it up and look inside. Like a bunch of weirdo, it's babble. It's actually psycho babble they're telling the people. And then you got stupid zombies watching it like, oh, that's so interesting. Not knowing that demons are actually going to come from that, man. Okay? Because when you looked at that protest with Roe versus Wade, there was an actual dark spirit they caught on the camera that was over the damn protest, man. Showing you those people are a bunch of evil people, man. And that's the mindset of the majority of these people anyway. They're wicked and evil, man. That's why the Lord is going to do away with them, man. All right? Go ahead.
Job 15 and 35, they conceive mischief and bring forth vanity.
Vanity.
And their belly prepareth deceit.
Deceit. Yep. Oh, that's what it's all about. Okay? Got something?
Isaiah 29 and verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. First, Isaiah 29 and verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay.
What did he turn upside down? Everything. Oh, he said he shall think to change laws and seasons and times, right? The whole, what's that called again? What do you call it? The daylight savings, right? You see what I'm saying to you? The leap years, all these different things Esau does is against nature, right? Go ahead.
For shall the work say of him that made him, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding.
And that's what these Edomites, these so-called white people say, especially the elites. Okay? They say, nah, we're gonna make it better. Okay? Nah, that's not good. No. GMOs is the way. The regular fruit is not good enough. We're gonna splice the genes and create GMOs, man. No, a man and a woman is not, that's not it. Right. There's more than that. What more is there than a man and a woman and creating a child, man? Oh, there's an incubator. There's two men and transferring the uterus. That's wickedness, man. Right. And that's what these devils is pushing, man. Okay? And you got the people saying that they're the people of God at the forefront of that shit, man. That's when the Most High is going to destroy you devils, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Read.
Psalms 50 and verse 16. But unto the wicked, the Most High said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes?
What hast thou to do to declare my statutes, man? What? Go ahead.
Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth.
Right, and they're taking a meaning what? They swear in on the Bible, right? They got it in their court system. They got the Bible there, right? But they do everything opposite to what the Bible tells them to do. You see? So the Lord is just ready to judge them now. Okay? Go ahead.
Seeing thou hatest instruction.
You hate where's the instruction found? In the scriptures. And they should be listening to us because we're the prophets, man.
That's right.
We have the answers according to the scriptures. All right? Starting with the apostles and elders, man. All right? Go ahead, man.
And castest my words behind thee.
Right, they put the words of the Heavenly Father behind them. They say, okay, two men could get together. They say, a wife could divorce her husband because she's bored or whatever, right? What do they call it? Irreconcilable difference, some nonsense, right? You see what I'm saying? And take half his money. Is that biblical? That's not biblical, man. All right? Or the child, they can take the children if you give them licks. We're taking your child to do what? To give them to a same-sex family? You see that? So he could be indoctrinated, man. This is why this place is gonna be flipping burnt with fire, man. That's right. Go ahead, man. That's right.
This is
Go
Nahum.
ahead, man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nahum 3:15.
People are fed up with this shit. They can see it. Some people are like, this is madness. Go ahead, man.
There shall the fire devour thee, the sword shall cut thee off, it shall eat thee up like a cankerworm.
Woo.
Make thyself many as the cankerworm.
Yep.
Make thyself many as the locust.
Right. Hey, guess what? And the Lord is bringing locusts, by the way. Speaking of locusts, all right, the Lord is bringing locusts, man. And you got the Mormon locusts running wild, man. And there's other locusts, too, that they're not putting on the news. They're just letting you people find out when you go to Maxi or IGA and there's nothing in there, man. Right. That's how they want you people to find out. We already got the inside scoop through the Spirit of the Lord. All right? But you peons out there, you have no clue. You got something else? Real quick. Go ahead, I got you almost. Go ahead.
2 Ezra chapter 15 and verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before.
Right. What kind of plagues did Egypt have? They had the grasshoppers. They had these the firstborn death. Right. They had the darkness, the apparitions. Oh, matter of fact, give me that wisdom of Solomon. So the Spirit had us go there anyway. Okay. Go ahead.
And will destroy all the land thereof.
That's it. So the Lord is bringing back those plagues that were in Egypt, man. All right. What you got? What you got, Amos?
1 Timothy 6:5. Perverse disputing of men of corrupt minds, and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness, from such bedraw thyself.
Right, and that's really dealing with Israelites, but these Edomites got that mindset too. But they really don't care about godliness. That's really dealing with Israelites. Okay, go ahead.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17 and verse 2.
Like the camps, they want to get all that. The reason why they want to get all these people together is because they want to let them cater to the women because they want numbers. All right, go ahead, man.
For when unrighteous men sought to oppress the holy nation,
yep,
they being shut up in their houses, the prisoners.
What's the men that tried to oppress us back in that time? That was the Egyptians. Okay, now it's the Edomite. All right, the so-called white people, the Edomites. That's the modern-day Egyptians, according to the scriptures. When you read Revelations 11 and 4, so on and so forth. Go ahead.
For when unrighteous men thought to oppress the holy nation,
yep,
they being shut up in their houses, the prisoners of darkness, and fettered with the bonds of a long night.
What did he do? He put a plague of darkness upon them. A plague of darkness is coming back.
That's right.
Okay. The Lord is gonna. First of all, the lights are gonna go out soon. All right. And they're gonna try to turn on their fridge is gonna be off. Right. The lights can't go on soon. right? Because the Lord is setting up great judgment. Go ahead, man.
And fettered with the bonds of a long night,
Right.
laid there exiled from the eternal providence.
Right.
For while they supposed to lie hid in their secret sins,
Yep.
they were scattered under a dark veil of forgetfulness,
Right.
being horribly astonished and troubled with strange
The
apparitions.
strange apparitions, those are demons. All right? And guess what? Now they're open and CERN. And these people have no clue what's going on. A lot of these people don't know. Most of these people are just in la la land. They have to know, what's CERN? What's that? Right? The Hadron Collider, what's that all about? All right? You're going to find out when you got a demon sitting on your bed.
Yeah, that's right.
You're like, who's that? Okay? A damn elf in your bathroom using your sink, man, to brush his teeth. Like, what the fuck is this? See, that's the time we're coming to, man. All right? The Lord is having them do these things so that he can bring forth the judgments, man. Now get me Psalm 17, man. And around the last verse, please. Hold on, before you get that, let me get Psalm 17 real quick. Go ahead.
Psalm 17 and verse 13.
Yes, sir.
Arise, O Lord, disappoint him. Cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy
Right,
sword.
which is these Edomites. They have the power, so they're able to push this forth, to push the man-made famine, to push this and that, and they'll open the portals of CERN. They're able to do it because they have the power. Oh, is it the power of their hands? Get me that, man. All right? So that's the sword of the Lord. The Lord is using them on the left-hand side through Satan to do what they've been doing. But now they're ramping it up now because they want to establish a new world order, man. Okay? Go ahead, man. Go. Read that again. Read that again.
Psalm 17 and verse 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him. Cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Right. The sword on the left-hand side. Go ahead.
From men which are thy hand, O Lord, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life.
Men are on the left hand, right? Because who's on the right hand? Yahweh Shai. The Lord is on the right hand.
That's right.
So they're on the left hand. Okay, the wicked side of things. The Lord controls both sides, baby. He's omnipotent.
Right.
See, these people don't get it, man. All right? When these judgments come, they're coming from the Lord. Okay? When your child gets run over or something happens or there's an explosion in the house, that's from the Lord. Okay? Through Satan. Go ahead, bro.
Which have their portion in this life, and whose bellies thou fillest with thy hid treasures.
Yep.
They are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes.
What's the substance to their That's inheritance. We know that's not speaking about our people. Because our people ain't got nothing to give. Right? They're leaving you with debt. Because the Israelites are at the bottom right now. Okay? But guess who's at the top? The Edomites, which is the wicked. Okay? So they got the money. They got all that shit. Okay? Especially the elites. They got the regular Edomite living like a bum too now. Alright? But you know, the elites can do that. The Rothschilds, DuPonts, Gettys, you know, Bill Gates and his family. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro. What you got, bro? Oh, he has something to add on to that. Go ahead.
Micah chapter 2 and verse 1.
Yeah, the thing I asked for. Yep, yeah.
Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed.
Right.
When the morning is light, they practice it.
Yep.
Because it is in the power of their hand.
Because they have the power. That's how they can practice it. See, Jay could say, I want to oppress these Edomites. You can't do. Where's the power? You don't have the power, bro. They have the power. These Edomites got the power.
Right.
That's why the earth is destroyed. All right? And that's why they can do all this wickedness, man. All right? You see what I'm saying to you? The GMO foods, destroying the crops of the farmers and all this. Right? The truck, the diesel, putting the price of gas through the roof and blaming it on Russia. Right? So that they can systematically squeeze out the smaller guys.
Yes.
That's what they're doing. Okay? So soon they're not going to be able to buy gas to do what they're doing. All right? Soon the gas is going to be $500 to fill up one tank. Like, oh shit. Then the food and then the grocery, the flour is going to be $300, man. So what are these people going to do then? You see? They want them to beg for a new way.
That's
So
right.
They already have the way set up, which is the way of the beast. Okay? The mark of the beast, I should say. Okay? See, Esau's the devil. We don't call him the devil for fun.
Right.
He's the devil because everything he does is that's through Satan, man.
That's right.
Okay? Go ahead, man.
This is the book of Revelation.
And his woman is the devil too, man. Don't forget that, man. I want to put that out there too, man. These Edomite women are Satan as well, man. Go ahead, bro.
Revelation 6 and 4, and there went up another horse that was red,
Right.
And power
Whoa,
was...
oh, shoot. What does red represent? That represents the Edomites. They're not white, they're red. Okay? Look at their skin, it's red. It's the
right.
blood that shows forth through their skin.
right.
Okay? That's a distinct characteristic of an Edomite. Okay? Not everyone that has that is an Edomite, but that's a distinct characteristic of an Edomite.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And power was given to him.
Power.
That's
Power, baby. Power. Go ahead.
And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
Right.
And that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great
Well,
sword.
let's prove that that's speaking about the so-called white people. Let's prove it right now with Maccabees in history. Let's get the Maccabees dealing with Alexander. It mentions names in the Bible.
Right.
Okay? That's why they tried to take out the Apocrypha. Because it explained who the Edomites were. Alright? Go ahead. Bring it
The
up.
book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 1 and verse 7.
Yep.
So Alexander reigned 12 years.
Yes, sir.
And then died.
Alexander the Greek. Okay? Go ahead.
And his servants bare rule every one in his own place.
Yep.
And after his death, they
Oh, by the way, according to the history, Alexander actually came to one of the priests, the Levite priest, and he believed in the prophecy. And he fulfilled the prophecy, man. They said, you're that rough goat. You're that rough goat. See, this is you. He said, oh, shoot. That's why he didn't oppress Israel like that. Okay? Because he said he believed in the prophecy. And he saw the priest in his dream. See, that's history these people don't know about, man. Okay? Showing you the Bible is true. Go ahead, bring it out again, brother, from the tip of the top.
verse 7. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died.
Right?
And his servants bare rule every one in his own
What
place.
servants? His 4 generals, man. Cassander, Lasamachus, Seleucus, and Ptolemy, man. All right? His 4 generals. Go ahead.
And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves, so that their sons after them many
Right.
years. And evils were multiplied in the earth.
And evil, when the evils multiplied in the earth, when the Edomites came into power, man. All right? When after Alexander the Great, or whatever, right? The evils were multiplied in the earth, man. You see what I'm saying to you? So that proves it right there. Go ahead, man.
Verse 10. And there came out of them a wicked root.
Who is that wicked root? Who's that wicked root, Ark?
That came out of
Out of them, the 4 generals, which is really Ptolemy. Came out of Ptolemy, I believe. You know who it is? And Antiochus, the 4th, specifically Antiochus the 4th. Because what did he do? He did build. He went into the temple. He made them sacrifice pork.
Desolation.
Yeah, the abomination that make it desolate. But the abomination that make it desolate didn't just come one time. Okay? Matter of fact, the abomination that make it desolate is trying to come after the spiritual temple now. And defile them with juice and all other type of things. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, man.
And there came out of them a wicked root.
Right. So that's Antiochus the 4th. Go ahead.
Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes,
Right.
son of Antiochus the king, who had been a hostage at Rome.
Right.
And he reigned in the 137th year
Right.
of the kingdom of the Greeks.
That's it. So this is all history in the scriptures, and it's showing you who the wicked is. All right. So it's not just a mate that we just felt like putting on Esau. No, Esau is the wicked according to the Bible, man.
Right.
They are the wicked. Point blank. Period, man. We are the Israelites, man. All right. Go ahead, bro.
This is Proverbs 29 and verse 16.
Yes.
When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increases.
It's not transgression and sin and wickedness increasing in the earth. Are they not pushing alphabet thing on the children? They had a strip club with children, right? With trans people in there, right? And they showed the children that. They were putting dollars in their thongs in New York. They funded that. So that's wickedness being increased. That's not wickedness. Even these regular people don't believe in the scriptures know that this is, come on, that's going too far, right? You don't want to swear around your children, but you're going to allow them to do that? Go ahead, man.
Proverbs 29 and 16 again. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increases.
And who are the wicked? These Edomites. That's why it says, prepare slaughter for his children. Matter of fact, give me that. Give me that in Isaiah 14. That's what we're not going to allow. After a period of time, these Edomites are going to have to be done away with. That's right. Okay? Because they're not meant to bring any type of benefit to the earth.
Right.
All right? Go ahead.
But the righteous shall see their fall.
Right, we're going to see their fall. Go ahead, brother.
It's the book of Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 21. prepare slaughter for his children,
Right.
for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land.
Right, so we're going to prepare the slaughter for what? The iniquity of their forefathers. Right? We know what these Edomites have done. Okay? Right? So they have to pay for that, man. Why? Because they really are their forefathers coming back in the reincarnation. If you want to go deep. Well,
That they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
that's it. All these big buildings and all this lifestyle, this is done. Okay, this is done. We're going to be done away with. It's going to go back to really. It's going to be a glorious kingdom, but it's going to be in righteousness. Okay, but these tall buildings where you can catch fire, and that's not biblical. The scriptures speak against that, man. Okay. Well, I had a fire in my building the other day, man. You see, we had the children running out. They didn't know where to go. They're all scared, right? Because really the scriptures speak about setting up a banister where you can jump off, but only, I believe it says 3 stories, man. Okay? You got something, bro?
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 11 and verse 40. And the fourth came and overcame all the beasts that were past, and had power over the world with great fearfulness, and over the whole compass of the earth with much wicked oppression.
Yep.
And so long time dwelt he upon the earth with deceit. For the earth hast thou not judged with truth. For thou hast afflicted the meek, thou hast hurt the peaceable, thou hast loved liars, and destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit.
See that revival of that Roman Empire, man, became way more wicked, man. That was way more wicked than the ancient empires, man. Okay? This took everything to a higher level because Esau has now the technology to spread his wickedness. Okay? Go ahead, man.
And has cast down the walls of such as did thee no harm.
Right.
Therefore is thy wrongful dealing come up unto the highest, and thy pride
man.
unto the mighty.
Thy wrongful dealing has came up to the highest. Meaning what? The Lord is seeing this. Okay? He's seeing all the wickedness that they're doing. Okay? Go ahead.
Verse 44, the highest also has looked upon the proud times, and behold, they are ended, and his abominations are fulfilled.
Right. That's it. And they're about to be ended right now. Go ahead. What you got?
This is Revelation 18 and verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven.
And what's the ultimate plague that America is going to receive? Nuclear fire. That's
right.
All right? Those nuclear missiles are going to be shot off from Russia, China, Iran, all these different allies, even their own allies. All right? According to the prophecy. And it's going to be burnt completely with fire. Because that's where all the root of all this wickedness stems from, man. Right? They promote all this wickedness to the rest of the earth, man. All right? Go ahead.
For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High has remembered her iniquities.
Yep.
Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double, according to her works. In the cup which he hath filled, fill to her double.
That's it. That's it on that. What you got? You got something? Go ahead, bring it up.
Obadiah 1 and verse 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee.
Oh, right. The men, right. He's speaking about their allies. Okay? Soon those allies are going to turn on them. Go ahead.
And prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound unto thee. There is none understanding in him.
Right. That's it. All right. They're gonna. What's the wound that they're gonna lay under them? It's gonna be shot with nuclear missiles, man. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah, Connie. Good boy. You got something else? Go ahead. Bring it out.
This is Jeremiah 49 and verse 14. I have heard a rumor from the Lord. An ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, Gather ye together and come against her, and rise up to the battle. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men.
Which that's speaking about the Edomites in general, which these Edomites are being despised. Okay. Even other Edomites are tired of Edomites. All right. That's the point we're at now. You see what I'm saying to you? You got something else real quick? Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiasticus 41 and verse 7. The children will complain of an ungodly father,
Right.
because they shall be reproached for his sake.
Well, that's it. Okay, so these Edomites now are complaining about their forefathers trying to take. They're the main ones trying to take down the statues and shit. There's other Edomites, man. Okay, you see, Because now they're starting to be ashamed. Well, get me that shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. That's all prophecy, man. You see? So it's going to continue. It's only going to continue and increase. All right? Go ahead. Give me that now. Yeah, give me that now.
This is the book of
Okay, read what you have.
Jeremiah 50 and verse 12. Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed, because the hindermost of the nations shall be as a wilderness.
The hindermost of the nations is what? This was written in the east part of the earth, the eastern hemisphere. So where's the hindermost of the nations? It's right here in the Americas, specifically Babylon the Great, which is America. Okay, the United States of America. All right?
That's right.
That's going to be a desolation. It's going to be completely destroyed according to the prophecy, man. Go ahead.
A dry land and a desert.
It's going to become a desert after the smoke clears, man. All right? Go ahead. That's it. There's more.
Verse 13. Because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited,
Right.
but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished, and his are all her plagues.
Right, because of the wrath of the Lord. The Lord is angry with Babylon. And he's angry with the rest of the world as well. Okay? But Babylon is where all that, the wine is spread, all that wicked philosophy comes from, man. They push that around all the earth. You see? The reason why they got McDonald's and all around the world is because of Babylon. The reason why they got feminism pushed and forced on these other nations is because of Babylon, man. America. Okay? What does the word Babylon mean? It means confusion. That's confusion, that a man can be a woman. That's confusion, man. All right? Oh, you got to call them they, them. Wait a minute, that's one person. And you learn this in elementary, right? That with one person is singular, right? But you got to call them they, them. So you got to, you know what I'm saying? Which really is kind of true because they got demons on them. Right? So he ain't just speaking of one person. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she has sinned against the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Right. Because she has sinned against the Lord. What you got, brother?
I got Jeremiah 16 and 19.
Right.
O Lord, my strength and my fortress and my refuge, in the day of affliction, the Gentiles shall come upon thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely our father have inherited lies, vanity, and things.
Surely our fathers have inherited lies, right? Which that's really going into Israel, to Jacob, all right? But you can apply that to these Edomites and these other nations, because that's what they're going to say, all right? Because ultimately they're going to realize that we are the sons of the Heavenly Father, okay? And that they're just heathen, all right? And that these Edomites are the wicked. They're going to realize that, man. Everything's going to be flipped right side up, man.
That's right.
All right? What you got, bro? What you got, Mahaya? You got something about? Go ahead, bring it out.
Isaiah 47 and 10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none see it.
Oh,
Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, they had
strength, you know?
perverted thee. And thou hast said in thine heart,
Well, Esau literally, you can see how happy he is when he speaks about Sir. Like the guy there, he was so excited because they really trust in their wickedness and their left-hand energy. Oh, we're going to go to, I don't remember what he said. We're going to go this place, and I'm so excited. We're going to go next week, I'm so excited to go. Why is he excited? Because that's his power. It's on the left-hand side, man. Through wickedness, man. Go ahead, man.
and thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and no one else besides me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, and thou shalt not know from whence it riseth. And mischief shall fall upon thee, and thou shalt not be able to put it off. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries,
Right.
wherein thou,
Go ahead.
wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
And that's what these Edomites are doing. They're going stronger in their witchcraft, okay, in their left-hand power. All right? Which is not going to work. It's not going to prevail, man. See, the right hand is always going to win. The right hand is always stronger than the left hand, man. Okay? Go ahead.
This is Micah chapter 5 and verse 12. And I will cut off witchcraft out of thine hand, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers. Thy graven images also will I cut off,
Right.
and thy standing images out of the midst of thee, and thou shalt no more worship the work of thine hands.
Right. All right? They're gonna be worshiping technology, you know, science and all kind of madness. All right, they're gonna come back and see who the true power is, which is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. And they're gonna all bow down. When Yahweh Shai comes, when Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai sends his son back, Yahweh Shai, right? What is he gonna do? He's gonna put them in subjection, man. All right? They're gonna be hiding when he comes, man. And then when we take them out, they're not gonna have any choice but to bow down, man. You see what I'm saying? What you got something? Yeah.
This is Isaiah 19:3. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits.
And that's what they're doing now with their CERN, their Hydron, what they call it again, Hydron Accelerator. All right, that's what they're doing. They're literally trying to. They show you that in Stranger Things. It's the exact same machine from Stranger Things that they're using, right? And the angels and demons, the exact same one. Because like the apostles and elders always said, they show you things in their movies that they're gonna do before they do it. Okay, that's how the Illuminati works. That's how them demons on the left hand side work, man. You see? So what are they trying to do? They're trying to communicate stronger with the left hand. You see? Go ahead.
Isaiah 19 and verse 4, and the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord,
Right.
and the fierce king shall rule over them.
That which is Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. He's gonna take them all down, man. They're not gonna be. Their power is not strong enough for him. First of all, he controls the left hand now. Didn't the Heavenly Father give him all power? He controls the left hand, so he's just playing with the left hand right now. It's like playing chess against yourself, man. You know? Go ahead.
1 Peter 3, latter part of 21, it says, by the resurrection of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, who is gone into heaven and is on the right hand of Yahweh, angels and authorities and powers being made subject unto him.
Being made subject unto him, man. That includes the demons, that includes the left hand side, man. Go ahead.
Revelation 6 and 15, and the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man hid themselves in the dens, and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne.
Right, when Yahweh Shai comes back, they're going to be scared. They're going to be hiding. All them elites, the Rothschilds or the Rockefellers, they're going to be scared, man. Okay? The ones that are alive, they're going to be in their bunkers hiding. Go ahead.
And from the wrath of the Lamb,
Right?
for the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand?
That's it. You got something? What?
This is Romans 14 and verse 11. For it is written, as I live, said the Lord, every knee shall bow to me, and every tongue shall confess to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai.
Every tongue is going to confess, man, that Yahweh Shai is Lord, man. There's nobody going to have a debate about that. There might be people with demons on it, but what did the Lord say? Them are my enemies.
Bring
right?
hither.
Slay them before me, man. They're not going to make it. Okay? You see? You got something about?
Just to keep going, Isaiah 47 and 13. Thou art worried in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee.
Right. They're weary in thy councils, meaning what? They got their WEF meetings, right? They're different meetings that they have. And what are they discussing? They're discussing their plans on the left-hand side. They're discussing how to, destroy the children of Israel, discussing how to oppress the world, then how to set up their NWO, bring in their one world government. That's the things they discuss, man. You see? What next crisis they're gonna cook up? You see? Go ahead.
Behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them, they shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it.
That's it. That's okay.
Isaiah 47 and 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Right. What?
It's the book of Jeremiah 49 and verse 7. Concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent?
Right.
Is their wisdom vanished? Turn ye.
Right. Their wisdom is gonna be looked as foolishness soon, man. The so-called wisdom, right? Because soon, get me that where it spoke about, you gotta continue with Wisdom of Solomon, the 17th chapter. You gotta continue in that. All right? Because those witches and magi's in Egypt were confounded. Right? Those scientists and these people, they're going to be confounded. So they come, oh, we can explain that. That's when the sulfur hits all the lies that they pull out of their a-hole. Okay? That's going to be, soon it's going to be, how do you explain this, man? And they themselves are going to be scared, man. Right. Go ahead, finish that off, man.
Verse 8, flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of the dead, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him.
Woo, Esau is going to be visited. Now, who's Esau? Who's Edom? All right? The so-called white man. All right? The ones that call themselves so-called white people. They are Edomites, man. Okay? These terms, white, black, Chinese, these are made-up terms, man. Okay? Everybody has a biblical nationality. That was distorted for the purpose of deception, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Back to Wisdom of Solomon 17 and verse 4. For neither might the corner that held them keep them from fear.
Right.
But noises as of waters falling down.
These are all demons messing with you. That's all spirits messing with you. You see, when you go to the desert, you got a lot of spirits in the desert. Okay, so that's why they see something called mirages. All right, and they don't know if it's real or not. You jump in, but it's sand. You understand? But those are them spirits, or they hear voices. Okay, go ahead.
Sounded about them and sad visions.
Salakia. And that's why it says in Revelation the 18th chapter that it says something about them devils, right? Habitation of devils. That's speaking about the demons that's going to be in the desert. Okay, when America turns to the desert. Go ahead.
It says, and sad visions appeared unto them with heavy countenances.
Right? Right? Those are those demons. The sad. Well, you can look at the demons on this wall. They got sad faces on, man. You know, they got heavy countenance. They're not really happy. They don't look joyful. Okay? Although you got demons with joyful faces too. Okay? You see what I'm saying to you? But that's what a lot of these people, trust me, in the times to come, they're going to be seeing these things, man. And they're going to need explanations. Okay? Go ahead. There's more. Yeah.
No power of the fire
You want
might
to add on? You got something to add on? Go ahead. Hold this. Go ahead.
This is the book of Job, chapter 4, and verse 12. Now a thing was secretly brought to me, and mine ear received a little thereof. In thoughts from the visions of the night, when deep sleep falleth on men. Fear came upon me, and trembling, which made all my bones to shake. Then a spirit passed before my face, the hair of my flesh stood up.
Yo, Shapat's bad, so sometimes he pulls on the precepts, bro. Read that again, bro. Read that again.
God. Verse 12, now a thing was secretly brought to me, and mine ear received a little thereof.
Yeah.
In thoughts from the visions of the night, when deep sleep falleth on men.
Yeah.
Fear came upon me.
Why? Because the Lord was even tormenting him in his sleep. That's what was happening to Job, go ahead.
And trembling,
Yep.
which made all my bones to shake.
Yep.
Then a spirit passed before my face. The hair of my flesh stood up.
Right, so he was going to put demons where we're bothering him. All right, so the Lord had that. But guess what? The demons are going to bother these people soon, man. All right, they're going to be seeing things, man, that they're not going to be able to explain. Because that's the plagues of Egypt coming back. That's all it is, man. The Lord is going to bring them plagues right back here, man. But he's going to intensify it. Right. Remember, Egypt was a small kingdom compared to the Babylonian kingdom, the Persian kingdom, the Greek kingdom, the Roman kingdom, right? Egypt was just a small kingdom compared to those. And the Lord brought it down in grander fashion, right? But he's going to bring this down in a way worse fashion. All right, go ahead.
Thinking about that movie, Sandra Bullock there. Yeah. I'm talking about
Bird Box, right?
Bird Box, yeah.
Right. That type of stuff. Yep. That was the type of stuff. But Jacob's Ladder. Yep, Jacob's Ladder. Yeah, those type of things. All right. Go ahead. I gotta watch that movie, Deep Angels and Demons. So that was it. Okay, well, get your precept and Zabak, get your precept. Gonna continue on that.
Isaiah 66 and verse 4. I will also choose their delusions.
Right.
I will bring their fears upon them.
So all these people's fears, the Lord is gonna find it and bring it out. All right, that's the type of judgment the Lord got. See, these people don't get it. You know, they think, whatever. No, the Lord is gonna torment them, man. Go ahead, man.
Because when I called, none did answer.
Right.
When I speak, they did not hear. But they evil before mine eyes and chose that end which I delighted not.
Right. They chose the way where the Lord delighted not in. Okay, the ways of wickedness, the ways that Esau promoted. Okay? You see? Go ahead.
Exodus 8 and 16. And the Lord said unto Moses, say unto Aaron, stretch out thy rod and smite the dust of the land, that it may become lice throughout all the land of Egypt. And they did so, for Aaron stretched out his hand with his rod and smote the dust of the earth, and it became lice in man and in beast. And all the dust of the land became lice throughout all the land of Egypt. And the magicians did so with their enchantments to bring forth lice, but they could not. So there were lice upon man and upon beast.
Beautiful.
Then the magician said unto Pharaoh, this is the finger of the Most High.
Yes. They had to admit it. They had to say, listen, this is the Most High. You can't do this. See, at first they were proud, you know. They did something, say, oh, that's, you know, well, that's the scientists, right? Right? Oh, yeah, we could make it rain. We just put vapor, and they've done that. They've made actual rain and all that. See what I'm saying? But there's certain things, obviously, the Lord can do that's way out of their power, man. You see what I'm saying? So that's where it's going to get to. The Lord's just going to build it up. He's going to let them play. Say, oh, yeah, we can explain that. We can explain that. Okay, that we can't explain. You understand? Then, get back to, there's a little bit more? Say it louder, brother. Say it
Like
louder.
with the chariots.
Right, with the chariots, right. Right, they can explain, but they can't duplicate. They can't duplicate the chariots. The chariots can get huge like a city and get small like a ball, like a baseball, man. You see what I'm saying? They can go forward, backward, at full speed, with the speed of light, and stop and go directly upward. They don't have any technology yet. Okay? Go ahead, continue with that.
Back to Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17, and verse 6. Only there appeared unto them a fire kindled of itself, very dreadful, for being much terrified, they thought the things which they saw to be worse than the things which they saw not.
That's it. Go ahead.
As for the illusions of art magic, they were put down,
That's it.
and their vaunting in wisdom was reproved with
That's
disgrace.
That's why the Lord is going to be mocking them, saying, okay, go to your stargazers, go to your sorcerers, man. Right? Because at that point, it's not going to work. All this stuff they were doing, the CERN, you know, will probably malfunction. You know what I'm saying? All these things that they're trying to do is not going to work after a certain period of time. No, keep going. No, but keep going in Wisdom of Solomon.
It says, for verse 8, for they that promised to drive away terrors and troubles from a sick soul were sick themselves.
Right. So them people that's trying to soothe the people and tell them, oh, listen, we can explain that. That's to give these people comfort. They feel comforted when they hear that. Oh, okay, that's just that. You understand what I'm saying? So soon they're not going to be able to explain it, man. Go ahead.
They were sick themselves of fear worthy to be laughed at.
Right.
For though no terrible thing did fear them, yet being scared with beasts that passed by and hissing of serpents, they died for fear, denying that they saw the air,
Right.
which could of no side be avoided.
Right. You might got these people like CERN, and I heard about this type of demon, right? They might have a demon following them home that slaps them every time. So what is it, man? You know, they don't know when it's going to come, man. You know, they might say, oh, this guy's fucking, you know, what's going on? He's got bruised, you know, he's bleeding. No, I'm serious, brother. I heard about that, man. Okay, I heard about that type of thing.
I used to do it like that in Haiti.
Yeah, right. You know, I heard about a woman, she opened a particular book that her father had. He was like a witch or whatever. You can open a book and a demon just slaps her every now and then. Right? They backstab her, you know, gives her a pimp slap every day. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus 19 and 22. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom.
Right.
Neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence.
Right. It's not real wisdom. You know, it's an illusion of wisdom. It's an illusion of light that they have, right? We have the true light, so we know that it's not the real light. When you got the real, you know the fake. You understand? If you got a real Louis bag, you know that, okay, that's not a real Louis bag. Okay, that's an artificial. No, but it looks like a Louis bag. No, but look inside. You see what I'm saying? These people don't got the real, man. Okay, we got the real. The Israelites got the real. The true
Right.
sons of Yahweh Shemel Shah. Okay? You got something, brother? Go ahead, Spock. Bring it up.
First King 18 and 27. And it came to pass at noon that Elijah mocked them and said, cry aloud, for he is a God. Neither is he talking, either he is talking or he is pursuing, or he is in a journey, or peradventure he sleepeth, and must be awake. And they cried aloud, and cut themselves after the manner with knives.
Right, well, that's Elijah. He was in the spirit of mocking these people, man. Okay, he liked to mock them. Okay, go ahead.
Till the blood gushed out upon them.
Right.
And it came to pass when midday was past, and they prophesied until the time of the offering of the evening sacrifice, that there was neither voice, nor any answer, nor any that regarded.
Right, showing them that what? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is the true power.
That's right.
Okay? And then they're not going to, these people are going to realize that it's a higher power doing this. They're going to realize the Most High. See, and they're going to be looking for the Israelites. Get me that in Amos 8 and 11. They're going to be looking for them crazy, those guys on the street. They'll be looking, any Jake, any so-called black guy or Latino with a beard on, they're going to be looking to talk to him, man. Okay? Yo, do you know? All right? And it's just going to be another bugged out Jake. You see what I'm saying to you? Read it. Oh, you got a little bit more?
Yeah, yeah.
Finish that off.
Verse 37, Hear me, O Israel, hear me, that this people may know that thou art the Lord power, and that thou hast turned their hearts back again. Then the fire of the Lord fell and consumed the burnt sacrifice,
Right.
and the wood, and the stones, and the dust, and was licked up, and licked up the water that was in the trench. And when all the people saw it, they fell on their faces, and they said, The Lord, He is the power. The Lord, He is the power.
I'm saying, right, Yahweh, He is the power. Yahweh, He is the power, right? You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's what they're gonna say, man. Okay? But these people are gonna come to that realization too late. They're gonna come to the realization, because in order for them to blaspheme, they said they're gonna blaspheme the Most High when they get burnt up, right? Well, they're gonna have to believe in the Most High at that point, right? So them atheists, how can you do this? You know? You see what I'm saying to you? That's it. Who else would I ask with? Got it? Bring it up.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 8 and verse 11.
Right.
Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
Right. Although there is going to be a real famine coming, all right? This is speaking about another famine, the famine of the word. See, so when we're not out here, like this is about to be outlawed soon, man, to do what we're doing, okay? Because you're not going to have the so-called freedom of speech, man. Get ready to set up that social credit system, okay? And they're doing that right now with the airports, man. All right? You got all this chaos going. I found out it's because they have something set up where they're gonna bring a type of ID system to the airport, man. Where if you're in good standing, you don't gotta wait in line. You know, if you're in good standing, you don't gotta wait for your flight, man. You see? What happened?
So a black episode.
Right. Yes, exactly. Well, that's it. Well, they put their stuff in their movies, man. Go ahead, read that.
Verse 12, they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
That's right. Right. They're going to be looking for the word of the Lord at that time. You see, now they're good. They ain't trying to hear Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right? But in the times to come, they're going to be looking for that, man. They'll be looking for the prophets, man. You see what I'm saying to you? Right? And it's going to be too late. The scriptures speak about how the Lord is going to hide us, man. All right? Go ahead. What you got? That was it? Okay, go ahead. Bring it up. Bring it up.
John 9 and 4, I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work.
It's day right now, but it's coming to night. All right? We're in the evening time, basically, man. We're coming to the night. Okay? Because we're at the end of this kingdom. Okay? In the kingdom of Yasharallah, the true kingdom of Israel being established, man. Right. The true Israelites standing up in their place, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Amos 5 and 13. Therefore, the prudent shall keep silence in that time, for it is an evil time.
The true prudent. Who's the prudent? The elect. Really, the prophets, man. Okay? Go ahead. They shall keep silent because what? It is an evil time. Meaning there's going to be a lot of evil on the earth. Well, you can get Amos the 5th chapter, man. Go ahead, bring it up, Spot.
Ezekiel 3 and 26. And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shalt not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house.
Right. Who's a rebellious house? The Israelites, man. So we're going to be dumb, meaning what? We're not going to tell them nothing, man. See, your cousin that you've been telling about the truth, and they want to get right, He's going to be asking you all kind of questions, man. All right? We're going to ignore these people, man. Because the time the door of mercy is open now. When it's shut, hey, it's not us to open it, right? When the ark was shut, it was the Most High who shut the ark, none of those people, man. Go ahead, man.
Isaiah 55 and 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found.
Seek the Lord while he may be found, man. Seek Yahweh while he may be found. Okay? Go ahead.
Call ye upon him while he is near.
And he's near now because his prophets are out here, man. All right? Like I said, once we're not allowed to be out here on the streets, right? Once the Spirit has to stop coming out, that's when all hell is going to really break loose on a higher level. Okay? Go ahead.
Proverbs 29 and 18. Where there is no vision, the people perish.
Right, all right. And who brings the vision? The seers, the prophets, man. We tell them what's going to happen before it happens, man. Go ahead.
But he that keepeth the law, happy is he.
Right, that's it. That's it. You got a precept? Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 28 and verse 8. And it reads, the prophets that have been before me and before thee, before thee of old, prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
And we're speaking about all that coming in this time. We've been speaking about that for the longest time. All right, the war, the evil, the pestilence, it's all coming. All right. Well, some of it already, started to come in, but it's going to come in on a much higher level. Right? World War III, the famine. All right. Different. C-19 was a joke. People are all scared about that. There's this plagues that the Lord is about to bring. That's going to blow that. It's going to be real. It's not going to be no propaganda. Okay, it's going to be some real shit. Like you're going to see in front of your eyes, man. Okay? Go ahead.
2 Ezra 14 and verse 16. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
Greater evils, man. So you thought you saw something. You didn't see nothing yet. These people didn't see. The fact that these people are walking around holding hands and drinking lattes and driving, listening to music shows you we're not in that time yet, man. Okay? The real time of Jacob's trouble. Get me that Jeremiah 30 and 7. You got something? Yeah. Boys about
Proverbs 22 and 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished.
Right, the simple pass on and are punished, man. Okay? Good.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, and verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
It's even the time of Jacob's trouble, man. All right? Meaning, who's Jacob? You're Jacob. All right? We're Jacob. All right? That's what we get at the street bowl just now, man. You're Jacob. All right? But at the end of the day, guess what? What's going to happen? The Lord's going to deliver the elect, the chosen amongst Jacob.
That's right.
Okay? Go ahead, read that again. Read it again.
Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it.
Yep.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Right.
But he shall be saved out of it.
The Israelites are going to be saved. The elect of the nation of Israel is going to be saved out of it. Right? Read Daniel's 12. Okay? Because it said it's going to be like a time that's never been. That's right. It's going to be worse than a flood. All right? Worse than slavery. Worse than all of that, man. Okay? Go ahead.
The book of Daniel, chapter 12, and verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people.
Right.
And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time.
And that's the time we're coming to. When we see all the dominoes in effect already. We see the famine about to come. We can see it, and we're watching. All right? These people ain't watching, man. All right? These people is going to hit them like a thief in the night. All right? It's going to hit them like a thief in the night. They're going to be walking one day into the store, talking on the phone with their girlfriend, and they're going to notice, yo, baby, there ain't no milk. Where's the milk at? You know what I'm saying? Yo, where's the rice? You understand? And all hell is going to break loose, man. Okay, that's how it's going to be. Get me Amos 5. All right? Bring it up.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, and verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him.
What does that mean? You were running from a lion and a bear met you. Then you ran into a house and a serpent bit you. Meaning there's going to be hell on every side, man. There's going to be no escape, man. All right? The Lord is not playing with these judgments that's coming. Okay? Jake thinks everything's a joke until somebody dies. All right? That's the time we're, listen, man, it's not just going to be on TV. You're going to see family members drop dead, children drop dead. Okay? All right? You got something, brother? Bring it out.
2nd Ezra 6 and 22. And suddenly,
And how do you escape from that? You turn to the Lord. You turn to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's how you escape from that, man.
That's right.
The only ones that's going to escape is the ones that's worshiping Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai in truth
right.
and sincerity, man.
that's right.
Go ahead, man. Bring it up.
2nd Ezra 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the snow place appear on snow.
No, the sown place. The
sown
sown
place.
sown place. Meaning the places that had had fruits and things like that, right? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Appear on sown.
Yep.
The full storehouse shall suddenly be
The full storehouses.
storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
Right. The full storehouses represents what? IGA, even the depanneurs, right? Right. These Maxi, these different grocery stores, they're going to be found empty. Okay. Good.
This is 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 1. But of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourself know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Right. Like I said before, it's going to come as a thief in the night to these people, man. They're not going to be ready for it, man. See, even though the prophecy's out here telling them, they're still going about their daily life. They hear it now, and they'll forget, what manner of person he was, walking into a mirror, right? A looking glass. They go about their daily life, not knowing that this stuff is inevitable. You know? It's like you skip court. You skip court. If the police type in your license plate, that's gonna come back on you eventually, man.
Right.
You ain't just gonna be able to grow old and never hit jail. You understand what I'm saying? You got kids and all that, and the warrant expires. When's the last time somebody's warrant expired? It's the same thing with the judgments, man. Go ahead.
Verse 3, for when they shall say,
know what I'm saying?
peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
Right.
As travail upon a woman, a child, and they shall not escape.
Right. Because when a woman's water breaks, it's sudden. You know, she can't time it and put a timer on, okay, it's going to break at this time. No, that's just how all hell is going to break loose. The day of the Lord is going to come, man. It's going to come as a thief in the night, man.
Right.
You see? When all hell is breaking loose on these people, man. Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes 9 and verse 12. For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare. So are the sons of men snared in an evil time, when it falleth suddenly upon them.
Right. It's gonna be a sudden, right? It's like the fishes, right? They don't know when they're gonna get caught. All right. It's the same thing with these people, man. What you got, bro? Yeah.
This is the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 23. Verse 22, but be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in the glass, for he beholdeth himself and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was.
Right. So it's like if you hear this word and you don't take action and do the right thing by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, it's like a guy looking in the mirror and he has a piece of donut on his face, and he just walks and continues about his day without wiping off his donut. All right? You see what I'm saying? You got dry lips. Let me continue. You know? This is what it's like. Go ahead. Yep, that's it. Go ahead, buddy.
Verse 25, but whoso looketh into the perfect law of liberty and continueth therein, he being not a forgetful hearer.
The perfect law of liberty, man, right? The law, statutes, the commandments, right? The instruction that Yahweh Shai left, right? Go ahead.
And continueth therein, he being not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the work, this man shall be blessed in his deed.
Right, you can't be a forgetful hearer. In other words, you're hearing what we're telling you, man, to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, right? Do the right thing by Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, right? And you just continue about your day. You see? Read that last part?
Yeah. James 1 and verse 25. But whoso looketh into the perfect law of liberty and continueth therein, he being not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the word, this man shall be blessed in his deed.
Right. The doer of the word is going to be blessed. Okay? Something else?
This is Hebrews 12 and verse 25. See that ye refuse not him that speaketh, for if they escape not who refused them that spake on the earth, much more shall we not escape if we turn away from him that speaketh from heaven.
That's it. Got something? Bring it out. Bring it up, bring it up.
2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Right, so you know that the nuclear fire is about to come, right? You know that World War III is about to spark off. All hell is about to break loose, man. It's about to be like a purge-like scenario out here, right? What manner of person are you to be? How are you supposed to behave in front of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, knowing he's the one that controls it, man? He's the one that, I kill, I make alive. He's the one that has the life over power over life and death, man. Keep going on that.
Verse 12, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Right.
Nevertheless,
That's for that nuclear fire, man. That's how the elements are going to melt. Okay, go ahead.
nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Right. We look for a new heaven and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. You see what I'm saying to you? Which is what? The kingdom of heaven, man. That's where righteousness is going to reign. This is a place of oppression and wickedness, man. You know, and deceit, you know, folly. You know, this is what this place is all about, man. Go ahead.
Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent, that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless.
Be diligent doing the work, right? Part of the work is what? Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. You see what I'm saying to you? Being brotherly. You understand? That's all part of the work. Okay? There's more? Sit on that.
Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
That's it. All right? The Lord is the one that kills and makes alive. Man. See, these people don't understand that. They don't understand judgment. And wicked men understand not judgment. Okay? Right.
1 Peter 5 and 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walking about, seeking whom he may devour.
Right. Going into the spiritual being sin. Yes or no? Go ahead.
2 Corinthians chapter 5 and 11. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. But we are made manifest unto the Most High, and I trust also are made manifest in your consciences.
That's it. All right? Go ahead. All right. Go ahead.
This is Romans 13 and verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to wake you jakes up, man. You know, but really it's not us, it's the Lord. It's up to the Lord whether you wake up or not. You know, but he's using us to gather the elect. See, only the elect is going to get into this thing, man. We're not looking for the masses. We're not looking for all jakes, all black. No, we're looking for the elect of the nation of Israel, man. Okay? Go ahead.
The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast up the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, nor not in tampering and wantonness, not in strife and envy.
But that's going into like clubbing and things like that. You know, constantly in that drunken state. You know, go ahead.
But put ye on the Lord Yahushai, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof.
Right. You got to put off the desires of the flesh. That's what this truth is all about, man. Casting off the desires of the flesh and feeding the spirit. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
Ezekiel 21 and 9, Son of man, prophesied, saying, Thus said the Lord, a sword is sharpened, and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter, it is furbished that it may glitter. Shall we then make mirth? It contempted the rod of my son as every tree. as he had given it to be furbished, that it may be handled, this sword is sharpened, that it may be furbished, to give it unto the hand of the slayer.
Right, so Esau's getting ready to bring down the sword, man. Okay, meaning what? He's getting ready to slay. He's getting ready to bring a lot of death. And that's really the Heavenly Father on the left-hand side. Okay, like we've been telling you. All right? Is that something? Go ahead, bro.
Revelation 12 and verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
Right.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
That's the elites of this Edomite. Okay? They're coming with their new world order, setting up different scenarios, man, right? To put in that digital system. Because that's all part of their plans. Give me Revelation 13, man.
Revelation
13.
Revelation 13 and verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast shall both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast shall be killed.
What's the image of the beast? That's the system. Okay? You see? They said that whoever doesn't worship the image of the beast should be killed. We're getting to that point. Go ahead.
And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or on their foreheads,
Right.
and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Right. The spiritual giant is Beelzebub. Was it Beelzebub, the Lord of the Flies? Go ahead.
I'll read that again. Revelation 13 and 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
That's it. All right, that's what's the mark? The mark is that RFID. All right, the RFID chip. See, that's what they're setting up. They're setting up a scenario to give that to you people. They're moving like they're playing chess moves, you know, to set up a digital system. All right, so that you people have to accept. Well, first of all, they want chaos. They want this whole society to break down and, you know, for it to be chaotic. So these people will beg for a new way. Okay, and the new way they're going to give you is going to be that mark of the beast. Read that from 16 again.
Revelation 13 and verse 16. It reads, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right. What's that? That's that RFID, man. Right? Elon Musk has what? The Neuralink that goes into the brain. Right? Recently they said that what a monkey could, by the means of his miracles. Right? They said a monkey that was paralyzed could move, which they most likely paralyzed the monkey to begin. See how demonic these people are, man? Probably paralyzed the monkey to begin with, so that they can put that in this. And they're torturing those animals, man. See, this is why we need to be in power, man. Because when we're in power, all that shit is gonna go. It's gonna stop, man. All right? Israel's gonna bring this earth back to a right state, man, under Yahweh Shai. Okay? These Edomites are wicked as hell, man. Go ahead, man. But Salakia, what was I saying about the Neuralink, right? That goes into the brain, right? I know someone I know someone who's I know people who are paralyzed, and what do you think about? All they think about is how to walk again, how to move their arms again, man. Okay? So what? When they offer them something like that, you don't think they're gonna take it, man? Right? They can come to the other people in another way, but they're coming towards it, towards them with a different way. You know, a different sinister angle. You understand what I mean? Oh, but what? Don't you want to walk again? What?
2 Thessalonians 2 and
Okay,
9.
hold on. Read this real quick. Actually, this one.
Revelation 13 and verse 13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles.
Miracles. The miracle dealing with what? Is technology. Okay? Part of that, well, CERN that's one of his miracles too. Okay, the fact that he can do something like that, that's insane. That's crazy. You know? But then you got what? You got these different, like I said, the Neuralink, the RFID, the 6G, right? These are all part of his miracles, man. Go ahead. And there's no coincidence that they're going to tie the RFID to the 6G. The reasoning using the number 6, you already know. Go ahead.
And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast.
Right.
Saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live.
Right, dealing with what? The ancient Roman Empire. Okay? Go ahead.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders.
Right, that's these Edomites, right? They got all their technology as part of their lying wonders. They're they're miracles. Okay? You see what I'm saying?
But it was a big one.
Deceivable, it said deceivableness, right? Yeah, it says, right. Right, well, that goes into the deception. Go ahead.
This is Psalms 49 and verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever,
Right.
and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names.
Right. That's what Esau's done, all right? But he thinks that by him implanting this into the elect, that he's going to be able to win. Okay? He's out of his mind, but that's okay. The Lord made him that way. Hold on, it's about right.
Matthew 16 and 23. But he turned and said unto Peter, Get thee behind me, Satan, thou art an offense unto me, for thou savorest not the things that be of the Most High, but that be of man. Then Yahushua said unto his disciples, If any man come after me, let him deny himself, and take up his cross and follow me. For whosoever shall save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it.
Right, so basically them taking that is going to be like a sense of salvation for them. When they offer them that, it's going to be like, okay, all this chaos going on the earth, there's no food in the grocery store. Let me, we got something for you. We got a solution, right? Just take this and all this is going to be done with it, all right? So that's going to be part of them saving themselves. But us as the elect, Lord willing, will be of that number. We're not falling for that, man. Okay? The 2/3 are going to fall for that. The heathen are going to fall for that, man. Go ahead.
For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?
Right.
Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?
Right, right. And when you take that, you sold your soul to Esau, man. Go ahead,
This is Romans 11 and 4. But what said the answer of the Most High unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal.
Right, there's always a certain group of men that the Lord puts aside, right, to say that's not going to bow down to this beast, or to bow down to the wicked, I should say. Okay, that's going to do righteousness. There's always a certain set of Israelites that's going to do righteousness. Okay. There's more. Go ahead.
This is St. Matthew 24 and 24. For there shall arise false messiahs and false prophets that shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
Right, you've seen those TV shows, they someone's sick, supposedly, right? They touch them and they jump out the chair and all that. That's false. That's false, man. That's all acting. Okay? You see, when the Lord gives us the power, Lord willing to be of that number, when He gives the true elect that power, it's going to be real. Okay? Which brothers already, healed certain, brothers already got healed already, man, on the low. But when He starts giving on a higher level, go ahead, man.
Psalms 21.
And I can see Esau shutting down everything just based on that. Let's say if we would have get that before, I can see Esau to say, no more free speeches. You see Esau signing all kind of papers, like, shit. We just passed a 100,000 page bill. Really? Interesting. Go ahead.
Psalms 21, verse 10. Their fruit shalt thou destroy from the earth, and their seed from among the children of men.
Right.
For they intend evil against thee. They imagine a mischievous device which they are not able to perform.
Well, what's that device? Well, part of that device. Right, yeah. Okay. That's a mischievous device, man. That's a Muslim. Good. Go ahead.
Psalm 10 and 2. The wicked in his pride thus persecuted the poor. Let them be taken in the device that they have imagined.
Oh, there goes the word device. They let them be taken in the device that they have imagined. You see? Because really, another thing too is that those people who take that device, they're going to get a grievous cancer.
Yeah.
The scriptures speak about that. Okay, you can pull that up real quick. Go ahead, what you got?
This is 2 Corinthians 2 and verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Right. Oh, there we go. That's the spirit. That's three. That's three. That's understanding. Okay, we understand that this device is that's a sin. That's the device of Satan. And these Edomites, these elites are pushing forth. Okay, so anyone that takes that, you're doomed. Okay, you got that?
Yep. This is Revelation 16:2. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sword, upon the man which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image.
And that's going into like a cancer. Okay, so when they take that, right, that thing, they're going to think it's all good, right? But then later on, the Lord is going to make them develop some type of cancer, some painful sore in their hand, right? Or their forehead. Okay, you see that? Go ahead. That's it on that? Okay, so he had something I asked for. Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 14 and verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in their forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels.
What's that going into? That's going into the nuclear fire. Okay? You see, because the nuclear missiles, what's in it is the same thing was in the fire and brimstone in Sodom and Gomorrah. It's basically the same thing. Okay? But this time it's going to be overkill. Okay? Go ahead.
And in the presence of the Lamb, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name.
That's it. All right? Go ahead. All right. Go ahead,
Job 20 and 23. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him,
right,
and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Well, that's it. That's the nuclear missiles, man. See, well, you see how the precepts lined up in the spirit? Yeah, that's the nuclear missiles, man. Okay? What's it gonna do? It's gonna completely take him out, man. Once America's destroyed, that's a sign that Esau's done. Okay?
That's right. Right. This is Psalm 7 and verse 14. I'm gonna start at verse 11. The Most High judgeth the righteous, and the Most High is angry with the wicked every day.
Right.
If we turn not, he will whet his sword. He hath bent his bow. He hath made it ready. He hath also prepared for him the instruments of death. He ordained his arrows against the persecutors. Behold, he travaileth with iniquity. He hath conceived mischief. He hath brought forth falsehood. He made a pit and dipped it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made.
Right, everything that Esau set up to snare you Israelites, all right, really he falls into it, man. Everything, man. Everything these Edomites set up against you, like the drugs in the community, right? And then they started dying of that fentanyl, right? Right? These opioids. Now their population is going down. So now they gotta stop Roe v. Wade now. You see what I'm saying to you? That was a snare. Planned Parenthood was a snare too for you, Jakes. You see that? Read that again. God, everything these Edomites do, they fall into their own. The Lord has them fall into their own thing. Oh, the guns, right? They set up the guns and stuff like that. How are they gonna die? They're gonna die by their own sword, man. Oh, get me Psalm 7, man. That's what it says. I'm bugging out. Go ahead.
Psalm 7 and verse 14. Behold, he travaileth